Alrighty, hello everybody, how we doing? It's time to revisit Assassin's Creed Origins. Now, it was running fine before, but I have had copious lag issues with Origins in the past, so I do expect that the game will want me dead. Okay, right. Hello everybody, how we doing? I have done a few deed images, I've done a few adjustments. There's the Animus control panel there. We do not want to faff with it. We want to do this, but we want to go New Game Plus, and then that'll be here, and then we want to hit continue. I've got 175 hours so far into this one, which is all the progression, you know, leveling and that, because it's New Game Plus. We're playing Origins again because I felt like it. How we doing? Okay, so here's the thing as well. If any mods are in chat, if anyone's being, you know, toxic or whatever, just ban them. Just ban them. Alright? Because I don't have time for it. Because, you see, now here's my thought process here, and please understand when I say this. It's not that I don't like you, you know, I don't appreciate your sense of humour, but when that's all that you're presenting, it's kind of hard to see you as a real human. And that makes it impossible to interact with you, so please, you know, bear in mind that a little bit of seriousness is, you know, helpful. The elephants and that, they're doing deeds. It's a visit to me. I sexually identify as a bisexual. Microwave was timed out. Okay. I see that the mods are doing a deed. Oh no. Gareth Coatsy was hidden by snow. What's Gareth done? I love this stuff with the Order and Origins. Yeah, it was. I do like Origins, me. It's a good time. Have you planned for this stream? Not really, I just want to play it. Just bought by Origins and Black Flag. Which one should I start play? Either or, don't really care. Hey Lord Fishy, Assassin's Creed Origins versus Black Flag. Origins 1 year later in the bent pyramid. Not taking any chances, boys. Today is the day for a reform. Yeah, try not to step out of line with my moderators, good old viewers, otherwise they'll have to do some deeds. It's just, you know, the toxic chat needs to stop is all.
You see this? I can read my own name, Nat.
Time to kill some chickens. Could something like the Order of Ancients and Origins have exited in real life? What? Maybe, I don't know. Secret societies and things? Always a possibility. I love this scene. I fucking love this scene.
In the shadows, and I will kill you all. Everyone who sniffed the air that day in Sewa.
I fucking love that scene. There is no way to express how much I love that scene. It's the best scene ever. One of the best scenes in the entire game, yeah. And here I am. I'm already in my hidden one attire, which is what makes it so funny. I've got the frame rate capped at 30, so it shouldn't cause me any shit. I like how it gives me a tutorial, even though it's bloody. You know, even though I just love that it gives me a tutorial even though it's New Game Plus. Like I need to be told how to play the game. Where's the sequel to this game? Could do with one, couldn't it? Pick up a shield then. Oh Christ. He's a big nasty man. We need the Magi shield and the sword. I like how it changes to the Mash him in the face.
Let it be you. Let us come truce. You are not the one I swore to kill. Question of honor.
Slash. One thing I don't understand is why there's some fucking gigantic people in this game. And I also don't understand how Bayek can then lift this man and carry him about. He's like 3 times his size. Bayek's a right buff man. Right. This is the bit where I look for that, isn't it?
The scarabs must be coming from somewhere.
Chris of the Crusade, isn't that Chris from bloody Discord? Oh Christ. When I said, you know, let's have a bit of a reckoning in the chat, moderators, what I didn't mean is let's alienate our regs. What I'm trying to say is, just, you know, he probably did chat shit. Why not? Ah, I love this. I love this so much. I'm just having fun playing Origins, so, you know. Origins are one of the best Assassin's Creed games in my opinion. What do you think, Fishy? I can 100% see why you'd say that, and to be honest, I do agree. However, I can also see an argument against it as well. If you can hear in like cars and things, my window's open because it's fucking boiling otherwise. Because though it's not actually that hot outside today, it's only like 20 degrees or something Celsius. In the UK, if you're not from the UK, we don't have air conditioning in houses, so it's very humid. And so, you know, windows need to be opened. You failed me, time to get banned. Oh no. You see, this feels like a typical so far, you know. You see the difference between Origins and Odyssey. There's massive differences, and you can tell it not only in how the, you know, even though the game's base engine is the same, Origins feels like essentially an Assassin's Creed game. You're thrown in, you get a fight going, and then suddenly you've got this opening sequence where you have to climb and, you know, learn all the basics and things. Whereas in Odyssey, you start on a rooftop and get punched in the mouth. And then suddenly you ride across an island and is thrown straight into the RPG side of it, as opposed to the this is Assassin's Creed side. So right from the get-go, you can tell that Origins is more true to Assassin's Creed's base formula than Odyssey ever was. Even though it does only follow it loosely even then, Origins is it's not a perfect Assassin's Creed game by any stretch. But at the very least, it does a good deed image. Since I've got enemy scaling on, these guys are going to be stupidly high level, aren't they? That being said, I just fucketh.
Watch out! Fire! Is that you? It is an ambush. You're telling me?
There's the Magi. Kill him. Kill his friend, and I'll take care of the Magi.
There we go. Then suddenly you meet Hepzibah, your mate. See? And I remember his name. Hang on a second. I've noticed it, don't worry. Where's subtitles?
It's a good thing I came to welcome you, huh? It's been months. Look at that beard, huh? It's been nearly a year, my friend. Feels good to get out and fight. I am out of practice. In Siwa, everyone defers to the soldiers on pain of death, or worse. I've killed one of the masked ones. The Heron. Oh, no. Come. It has been a long road. You need rest? No.
What's your favourite type of bread? Oh, good question, actually. It sounds like a stupid question, but it would take a debate to answer that.
I have missed you.
Remember when Fishy said Bayek jacked off Senu to get white Senu? That sounds like something I'd probably say. This is the bit where a unicorn shows up, isn't it?
There you are, boy.
Oh no! Oh.
Let us go, Senu. How have you been holding?
Okay, we're gonna do this properly because I don't want to be riding around on that fucking thing. Okay, we're gonna get Lucius.
Since I left.
It has been difficult, Bayek.
Ah, here we go.
Without you, the villagers look to me to keep order. But the soldiers have set up a garrison.
Don't forget to share the stream, by the way. Volume too low. Yeah, but every time people say that and then I check it back on the stream, the volume's perfectly fine. Or when I do change it, it's so loud that I can't hear myself.
Could use your help.
I'll do what I
Please
can.
notice me, damn it. Hello, Purple Arrow.
I have my own justice to pursue.
I knew I could count on you, Sally.
There's a good amount of incredible bread. Jamie, you need to send me that thing if you've got it done that you want me to edit together. Because I can do that for you at some point soon. That you already have and I just haven't seen. Which I doubt.
The garrison soldiers are brutal. If they suspect a villager is lying to them, they burn his neighborhood. And worse. Welcome home, Bayek. Siwa has missed you.
Siwa. We found Siwa. I'm pleased. This turn of events gladdens me. Did you... Did see leak Project Americas by R-Star Fishy Rockstar? No, I did not.
Your children, you owe your very lives to His Highness. Follow me.
The Eneb Headjet Gnome. That beard is mighty. What, Bayek's beard? Yeah, it's pretty lovely, isn't it? I just knocked a man over. The fuck Malakas means it's just some Greek naughty word, Malaka. And the Greeks say it and it's very naughty. You know, they could have put some more dialogue in here to make this ride a bit more interesting, if I'm being a bit honest.
Behold what becomes of those who disobey Medunamun. Priest to the Pharaoh.
But then again, it wants you to hear this sort of stuff. It wants you to hear the environment so you know what's going on before you're told what's going on. So, for example, from that, you can tell already that you're going to have to go kill that Medunamun guy.
Home. Leave your mount. You will not stray far. Go ahead on you.
Ammo full. I love that Assassin's Creed sound effect that means it's been removed. That didn't. Can you see on our slash? You can see on our slash gaming leaks and rumors. I'll have a
It's been
look.
a difficult day.
I have no interest in rest. I must prepare for this man.
Hepzibah! Hepzibah! Once again, the soldiers!
Grand Theft Auto 6 Project America's rumors point to 2022 launch date set in Vice City.
Look at you! Cuts? Contusions?
I'm fine.
Sit!
Seems like a rumor.
Sit!
I'll have a look into it at some point if I care.
You haven't changed.
And I've always patched you two up. Made excuses to your parents. Times have changed. But you, I can count on.
How long are you going to stream? I don't know. A while? Bike's going to go sleep now. He's just going to go sleep on a bed. What a lovely man. What do you think of the modern day now? I think it's pretty shit now, to be honest. It wasn't amazing in this game, but...
I thought you would never wake up.
Rabia patched me up and
I let you sleep. You need to be alert to tangle with Medunamun. In fact, my friend,
a new bow.
see if you like it. Best bow to hit is right in the head. dummies who sturdier than
You have a nice beard. Cheers, I appreciate it. People keep telling me to grow it. See what happens. Oh no! Crazy woman runs up and says, Hepzibah, assist.
Soldiers are coming for you.
Go. Come, quickly.
Exultant, no one gets out of the house alive.
Hepzibah! We're just here to talk. Nomak Rujek's been killed. Your friend the Magi may have been involved.
Yes.
If you wish to clear his name.
Prepare an ambush.
Neck! They will find my letters and burn down my place. I will be executed.
Don't worry. I will take care of this.
Watch out!
What's that? Who's there?
This is the point where it
Keep low.
goes assassinate.
He is getting too close.
Stop tutorialing me, I don't need it.
The rest of them.
He's going to be surprised.
Do not leave the body until you
Oh Christ. Well, this turned out great, didn't it?
Wait a minute. Who's shooting?
This man's sneaking off. He's trying to hide. He knows that no use.
We'll catch this snake.
I'm right here. I like how he's in the bushes, and yet he still doesn't. That's a level 1 bow. Well, okay, I'm looking for a light bow, ideally. Composite. Yeah, that's the stuff we're after. You don't have the hidden blade yet, that makes sense.
Does it?
Thank you, Bayek. I told you these Necadiadids do not care.
Screenshot time.
Cannot believe their gall.
It is sad. Come upstairs. I will show you all the Magi duties of Siwa. All the problems of Siwa are here.
Hello, I just joined. Well, welcome, Assassin's Meme. I hope you have a good
So you're
stay.
telling me you do not have the powers of a god?
But the real problem is that man you want to kill. Majunimon. The people were hopeful when he first arrived. Surely things would improve.
They beat someone to death with an orb.
We soon learned the truth.
He takes a piece of Eden and he beats a man to death with it. It manages to break someone's leg, and then he just gets says, "I punched you with it."
I fear for the safety of your family, priest. I will move them to a more secure area.
That is the man you're up against.
The Ibis. We're gonna fuck him up. He's gonna die.
Him and kill him.
I'm feeling like I'm playing it for the first time because it's been so long. It's
And he's
great feeling.
surrounded by the finest soldiers.
I do not care.
You'll be killed. You need to get tougher if you want to murder that spindly shit. For sure, you'll need better armor.
No, I won't.
I can make that myself.
Weapons are more difficult. The soldiers took everything in the village.
I will
Hi, I
take
just joined. Well, hello there, Peach
Yes,
Cupid. How you doing?
Pennypay can certainly make something for you. Or Senu can help you find what you need.
When you get out of sea, we'll go to the Valley of Kings. There's plenty of time for that,
Alive.
but I'm quite content with
Look to his camera.
staying in the main game for now.
Senu, old girl. In fine form.
Rabia has nursed it to health.
I must thank her.
People are desperate for your help, Bayek. They'll help you if you help them.
I understand.
Fly at me then, you bastard. The eagle-bearing Magi. Sorry, I had to ruin that moment. Fishy backwards is No, it's not.
Worked perfectly.
A solid breastplate. That.
I've got 73 warrior points though. That just makes no sense. What does Seared actually do? 73. Find and kill Medora.
Take a look at my table. Some villagers need help.
So I don't need to do that, I really, do I? Could just go and kill Medunnaman now. First things first, though. There's more. That this needs to be gotten, because that's right there, and we might as well. Why did you have to ruin Bayek with that line? Because I felt like Ubisoft are going to tweet one day, and they're going to ruin it in a much worse way than I did. Assassin's Christmas. Senu is better than the other cunt. Senu is sure a nice man. There's a viewpoint over there as well. Ah, yeah, from... This is from Bayek's old lookout place. Then there's that. Oh no, I'm in no rush. I just feel like playing the game because it's a fun time. I'm expecting a Hededu and Nichayet anytime soon. Or a... I thought that was a lion for a moment. It's just a man with a brick. Hi, Fishy. Big Dave is flat. I don't understand what flat means, besides when you say it like that. But Big Dave is a bot, so it doesn't make much sense. You guys should come for a chat on Discord. Indeed. Origins is cool, but without parkour it's really boring to me. Senu is better than the entire Odyssey game, Fishy. I mean, is it though? It wasn't one of the more ideal selling points of Origins in itself, was Senu. I think there's no real difference between Senu and Icaros besides from the fact that Senu and Bayek seem to have an actual, you know, sort of like kinship going on. That's the only difference. I'd say Senu's the better of Senu and Icaros, but they're both literally eagles that do the exact same thing. So
A stone circle. I brought Hemu here not so long ago.
ooh, there's a chest down here. Because because Bayek makes use of that heavy blunt. It's just called a heavy blunt. Oh god, right, okay. So yeah, do pay attention to what Big Dave says. For example, there he said, please try to avoid spamming, advertising or sending toxic messages in chat. It clogs up chat with nonsense and ruins everyone's fun. So yeah, hopefully that point is made. What outfit are you wearing? This is from the DLC. This is the Hidden One outfit, which is my favourite outfit in the entire game by far. Look at Bayek running to terrorise a couple of vultures. I like how the number still shows. Target practice Bayek. Look at how oh god, the blood doesn't look that great spattering, does it? To be honest, but it's fine, it's fine. Noise. Take photo. There we go. Photo mode. Oh shit, you're still alive, aren't you? Oh god. Yeah, I forgot you guys are supposed to be aggressive. See, I'm used to being chased by warthogs. Warthog? No, boars. None of those hit, but that's fine. If we keep going in this direction, you'll leave me be. Will you have sex with a man for £1,000? No. There are other things that I could probably do for that would get me £1,000 pretty quickly. I'm rolling a somewhat heavy blunt, indeed. That's why I thought heavy blunt was quite a funny wording. I'm out here in the desert via Nebhead Jet Nom. Show me the dual swords from Nefertiti. Are these the ones? I don't know. I don't know if those are the ones I've got equipped. Daggers of Tutankhamun is what I've got here. And then I've got the Sword of the Duat. Here we are.
My son, you wanted the stars. The stone circles show the gods' places in the sky. And your grandfather once told me they also show our place in the world.
Your nan is dead indeed. Ajay Gali loves T-Series. What did he say?
I'm going to find every stone
Oh yeah, just a bunch of nonsenses.
and the pyramids too. And I'll find it.
Like a Sonic in the desert. Oh no, he sure is. Now I've got to line up the stars, don't I? Your gran is broom breed, mate. Okay. It's there. It's literally right there. Yeah, avoiding being toxic is not difficult. I don't understand why so many people take issue with just talking like a normal human being in the chat. Like, you can still make jokes. They just stop making the shit ones. You know, it's not hard. Try to come across as functioning people is all I'm trying to say. You know, I see you online and you play. Can you still get it, Sunslayer? I think I have it. I mean, the Trials of the Gods keep coming around, don't they? I'm gonna stab your mum. Yeah, I love reading messages like that. That's exactly the kind of message that I told you not to send. It's just random. There's no point for it. Like, you know, there is a point where it makes some sense. But if you're just typing shit in the chat, then please don't. Do you think that some of your neighbours think you talk to yourself too much? No, the walls are quite thick. They probably don't hear me. So I'm not complaining. This is New Gain Plus. I thought I'd spelled it wrong in the title then, because you put gain, and I was not happy. Look at White Senu. Tell me White Senu is not fucking sick, though. Why didn't they give us a White Icaros, you know? Well, that would be cool. Just be a complete rehash of White Senu, but White Senu is so cool that a White Icaros would look even cooler. Why isn't Senu white in that cutscene, though? I can't believe I bothered to do all the Discovery Tour just to get a skin for Senu. But it felt good. It felt good to do. Are you excited for Fate of Atlantis Part 3? Honestly, no. You see, of the 5 episodes of the 2 DLCs that have come out for Assassin's Creed Odyssey, not one of them was good. And so the final episode, I have no doubts, won't be either. But if it is, I'll be happily proven wrong. Happily.
If I wasn't a priest, I'd bash in all your skulls.
You don't see me, even though my shadow just cast on your eyes, which would cause you to see me. Set up a trap. Feels like there's an actual structure to this that it wants you to follow as well. Like, you know, there's plenty of ways to get there. Although I can tell I'll bugger it sooner or later. I know that there's at least a structure to this. Like, you know, it's doable. Promotes that system.
Wait a minute.
Can we eagle harass this man? Maybe. What difficulty are we even on? Let's have a look. What difficulty are we on? I just want to know. It's either hard or nightmare. That's nightmare. Okay. That was easy. Only he was alerted.
The oldest, my lord? One may have heard an ancient story or know about the vault.
Okay, what am I looking for? Where's he going? Oh, Christ. So much for stealth, guys. He's climbing up. And Senu's causing him an issue or two. Madunnaman's a bit of a goon, isn't he, really, if you think about it? Yeah, that was no point, was there? There we go. I hate the smoke bomb system in Origins, Fishy. I mean, I've never really been one for using smoke bombs anyway, me. So I just kind of don't use them. Though it would have been it's always good to have the option there, isn't it, I think? Can you smoke bomb in Odyssey?
Right your wrong.
I die my work unfinished. So close, so very close to ushering in the perpetual rule of the strong and virtuous. Virtue! What will give us the power of the gods? What is one boy?
What is one boy?
Papa?
Oh no. Do you miss those optional objectives challenges to get 100% synchronization? Not really. That's one of the things that I don't miss. Because I feel as if that tried to get you to play the game a very specific way. And instead, although I do like my set pieces in games, I don't like games that make you want to do it exactly how the game wants. Hey man, woke up from my transplant to you.
So
Pog.
close. One more, one more.
Okay.
Pog. What does Pog mean? But cheers for the £2 super chat, Burn Brawler.
This way I'll get two.
Sure.
Well,
Up. Strong. Ready?
yes. Oh, you made me miss.
Beard?
Remu, come here.
No idea.
I found a Heineken. A real one? Yes.
Ah, go ahead.
You're gonna love it. There's like 16 hyenas and they're so dark and scary. Well, you know what? I'd rather go hunt with my papa. You always get too scared.
Hey. pelt of an ibex stag for the ceremony.
You will stand next to the pharaoh, won't you, Bayak? You're the Magi. When I'm Magi, I'll stand next to the pharaoh. You'll never be Magi. You're too scared. That's not true. What about the hyena kid? Shut up.
Enough, you two.
The sand is so hot on my feet.
Sometimes they light on fire. It makes you faster.
Sorry, no, you're good.
It is up ahead.
Can I come?
Hey, your mother's waiting for you.
All right. See you at the ceremony, Hamu. Bye, Chandra.
Herd is around here. We don't want just any stag. We want the pack leader.
Which one is he?
Big, giant horns. This is my favorite part. Stay low. They will spot us unless we become like Amun, the god of hiddenness.
Yes, Papa. Ready.
Hit!
Did you hurt him?
A clean shot to the heart hardly hurts at all. Let us get that pelt. We will take this to the oracle before it gets dark.
One day, I want to shoot an arrow through the sun.
You can. Your arrow will have to become Senu.
Imagine, all my arrows are Senus.
Return to the Temple of Amun with Khebu. I like how it says run 700 meters. Go on.
Close.
Yeah,
What if you stand with me by his side?
can I do that?
As my son and the future Magi, yes.
Papa, what is a
I like the
Magi?
beard fish. He looks good on you.
The
Much
first
appreciated.
Magi was a protector of the Pharaoh. But now, it means you must protect all the people of Egypt. Not just protect them, but work for their well-being.
Do you know if Odyssey sold well? Yeah, I think it did.
Be Magi one day. You know all the secrets of Siwa. What if I never grow up to be a Magi?
Oh no.
Of course you will. You are my son.
What if I never
But
grow
I
up
get
to be?
scared. I try to be brave.
You never grow up, you die, don't you, you
Hold
fuck.
on. Let's go this way.
Jump.
When I was about your age, sometimes I got scared too. Your grandfather was a well-known Magi, and he wanted me to bring honor to the family when I succeeded him.
Yeah?
One day, he took me up this way. At the top, he said something to me. A single word. It changed me.
One word?
I got over my fear. I knew I could do it.
You know what doesn't look good on Ethan? The middle parted hair. Shut up. You dodgy man.
What word did your father say?
Jump.
Just push him. It's not
Don't think
difficult.
so long. Jump.
Yes, Papa.
Trust me. You can.
I do. I will.
Jump then. Come back. You're not ready.
I can do it, Papa. I can.
Shut up, you filthy little shit.
Mhm.
Help me!
Shenzura.
I said shut up.
Run home to your mother. Trenzera will be fine. I will take care of it.
Magi Bayek!
Go. Now.
I'm scared. I don't want to go home alone.
Oh, Emu, just do what I say. Please. Go!
That would have been a good time to jump, wouldn't it? Do you have any hopes for Gods and Monsters? No. I don't want to think about Ubisoft Quebec, unfortunately.
Who summons me?
Sheath your weapon and follow me.
You said you only wanted to talk to him. Oh!
Confront the soldiers.
Come.
Who are you to give commands to me?
You piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away.
Oh, I've just been stabbed by a level 4. And then I got stamped in the face. I'm not happy about that. Last I remember, I had middle parted. To be fair, it's just supposed to go back, but because I've not, like, done anything with it today, because I've been at home. Only time I went out was to walk the dog. So, you know, haven't done anything with it. Usually it just goes back otherwise.
Make a sound and you're dead.
What took you so long?
Didn't want to be seen, sir. Kept to the shadows.
This music's... I never heard this music. I never really paid attention to it.
Pleased you have joined us, Medjai.
Meduna Moon.
It is of great importance that we gain access to the vault. The temple priests stubbornly refuse to assist us. You are perhaps reluctant out of loyalty to the Oracle. We have someone to help convince you otherwise.
That sharp turn, though. Oh.
See that no one comes in.
Camel, are you hurt?
Go ahead. Try it your way.
I'll leave my son out of this!
Your son has something to explain to you. Would the ibis show him the orb? We believe we need this to enter the vault.
This is a waste of time!
The boy is frightened. It's all right.
Papa, they need you to tell them about the vault. They need to know how to use this.
As Major, you must have some clue or key or legend that explains its use. I don't know anything about this vault! Please leave my son out of this!
The pharaoh has been aroused. He insists
He will be discovered. Quickly.
Oh no. What a disaster.
Talk to your son. If the vault isn't open when we return, you'll never see him again.
Papa! I did what you said, but
It's alright, son. No?
Papa, I can get it to you.
What? No! Come on, don't!
They're going to hurt us.
Hemu, Hemu!
This foolish waste of time!
Hemu! Come.
Out of time? Tell us!
So, I don't know.
We must go now.
I will cut the heart from the boy.
No, wait.
He
Stop.
will never know the afterlife.
No, I will tell you. I will tell you. No,
He's stalling for time. Watch this.
Stop.
This is madness.
The snake takes that as your answer.
Mhm. If Khemu is the descendant of Cassandra, why isn't the apple glowing? Good point. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Odyssey is filled with plot holes. At the same time, was he developed enough to interact with it safely? Or did he know that he could? It's a lot of questions. The specifics on activating a piece of Eden have never been specific, have they? Oh no.
He thought you were dead. You could not even save your own son. You are no one. Bayek of nothing. Father to nobody.
He beats him to death now.
And here is your nobody. May the hidden one greet you.
The Lord that the duat awaits.
Bite killed his own son. Sort of. It's a difficult. It's a bit more, you know, grey than that. It was his hand who plunged the knife into Khemu's chest, but I think he was pushed into it by the boy. So in reality, it was actually the Order of Ancients who killed Khemu. Arthur Morgan, Micah can barely even break a stick of chocolate. What are you on about?
Well done, my friend. Our hero returns. You brought joy to Siva.
I should get to Alexandria. I need to see Aya.
Don't be in too much of a hurry. Siva will always need its Magi.
But you are the protector here now. I'm always pleased to help.
Come see me when you're set and you're ready to go. We will drink beers to our friendship, huh?
The Ibis is defeated. Quest completed. Now. When you're ready to leave Siwa, speak to Hepzibah. Which will be done after I've done the emotional bit of being here, because I want to make it as playthrough-esque as possible, innit, for some reason. Feels good. Ah, Senu. That's the horse. Right, okay. Hi, I report him. Who do you report? Honestly, it was a rushed game. Hang on, who did you report? I'm a bit worried now. Should I be worried? That's the escape, isn't it? That's the exit on one side. That might just be the entrance here.
What has become of the necropolis? We used to keep it pristine here. Out of respect. Grandfather, I have missed you. I only wish you could have known Khemu. It has been too long, son.
It's a sad old Bayek. He's a lovely man. That is all I came here to do. The rest of it can bugger off. That mission, not important. The mission that is required now is fast travelling back to this place and heading on with our journey. Gavin is in an EC vault. Fishy, say hi to me. Hello, Jacob Peniagua. How do I pronounce that surname? Because I just botched it. I know I did. I'm sorry. How can you bear sound only from one ear? It's painful to watch. What? I can just hear myself talk that way. It's more comfortable for me.
Be sure you are ready before you go.
Yep. The chat is slowly getting more cancer.
I must leave Siwa.
Yeah.
There are others to whom I must deliver justice. Especially the one known as the Snake.
How will you find these men?
Aya has been tracking them in Alexandria. I must find her.
She said she would be visiting her cousin at the Great Library.
Great Library.
And she said if you are coming to tell you one word, Serapis.
Serapis. The god that Greeks and Egyptians share. Of course. I see.
And bye. Do something about that beard.
Goodbye, my friend.
Okay, Bayek, sad boy of Siwa. Use Pharaoh's weapons. Bro, say hi to me. Hello, Jacob, or is it Jacob? There's two C's. I don't understand.
Oh, Layla, you need a refill on cyclosporin. Stat. Don't make me come down there. Layla? Layla! Come on back. Layla, are you with me? Habibti.
Told you not to call me that.
Thing is, the fastest way to get your attention is to piss you off.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, you need to take a break. The Animus is rejecting you.
I'm fine.
Yes, but your kidneys aren't. Go add more cyclosporin before they shut down.
Yes, Nurse Geary.
That's Medical Officer Geary to you. So? How did it go?
My mods are holding. Subject's memories are perfectly clear. If this doesn't convince Abstergo to give me a place on the Animus Project, nothing will.
Amazing! Who do you have in there?
His name is Bayek of Siwa. The death of his son turned him into a killer.
Think he'd be of interest to Abstergo?
Don't start.
You know, they're not going to be happy with how he handled this assignment.
They know I don't work by the book.
Well, this time you lit the book on fire and then stomped on it. Anyway, none of this will matter if you're comatose. Now go get that cyclosporin.
Hey, have you seen AC Origins Marty McFly's RT shader? No, I haven't. What is that?
Got the cyclosporin.
2 cc should do it. Don't forget the alcohol wipe. I wish I was there to help.
You do a good job looking after me, even from the hotel. And I know how you like your aircon. Come forth by day, and I will guide you home.
It's just Bayek chilling here.
Bayek's mummy.
Real chatterbox, that one.
So that's where Bayek's been chilling. Dead. It's kind of weird when you think about it. The guy you're playing as has just been dead the whole time laying here. Oh well, let's get going, shall we?
Going back in.
It's been my day, Fishy.
This
Cheers.
is so badass.
Be careful.
Your rapport. What? Layla or Desmond? Well, Desmond was a better character, so I'm gonna go with Desmond. Though Origins would have been cool with Layla had Desmond been the one who showed up at the end, not William Miles. Can you imagine the exact things William Miles said? But if it was Desmond instead, it would have been great character development for him. If you think about it, based on his you know, reluctance at the start, trying to recruit somebody else, would have worked. Ah, here we are. Enhance the look of the game a bit. I'll have a look into it. Marty McFly's RT shader. I'll have a look into it and I'll see if I want to, you know, apply it, and we'll see what happens. And since it's a completely offline game, I can do that. Don't bother. Marty McFly's RT shaders are a scam. It's impossible to recreate ray tracing. Okay, so no point. However, I will look at it and see how it looks. This camel isn't mine. Travel to Alexandria.
I must protect this great land. Alexandria is where the snake thrives, and Aya lives. I must find them both. Yamu.
Does anyone know Joraptor? Yay! He gets about, doesn't he?
He will be in the temple. He always is.
Sinai. Ooh. I've unlocked the DLC areas essentially. Then there's the trial of Sekhmet. Secrets of the first pyramids. Jesus, this game really does want you to do a ton of stuff. Suddenly we're just here. Climbing the lion with boobies. Thanks for playing Origins. I kind of felt like it would be a good time. Someone also suggested it and I was like, yeah, sounds alright. Why not? Possible to double like? Oh no. Nick me. Oh, that hurt. Don't want to play hide and seek with some goon. It's not needed. I do like the quest, don't get me wrong. I just realised a shortcut here. See, if you're on like an organic playthrough, you start at level 1 as opposed to New Game Plus, there would be a need to do all these quests, and that's where, you know, a load of ByX development comes from. So, you know, they make the game better, so even if you're doing New Game Plus, you might as well give them a go. Whereas I'm on stream and I just can't be arsed, so I'm just sailing there. Hey Fishy, good to see this game. Yeah, you did suggest it, didn't you, Chris? It was you. I like how the sun shines through that because it kind of goes semi-transparent for some reason. So you can see around it, essentially. You can see what's there. But when you do this, it's still semi-transparent, which is just a little bit, you know, annoying, but oh well. Please make another video playing Bully. I'd love to see you scrapping more children in Bullsworth. I'm sure I'll do another Bully video at some point. Why not? Fishy is one handsome thick boy. Cheers. Cheers. This is the best way to get to Alexandria, I've decided. It's so quick and you don't have to do anything. Raptor New Game Plus video episode 1000 intensifies. I don't understand. And we're in Alexandria, every boy. First things first. No, I wouldn't bother with the viewpoint actually, not yet. Might as well at this point because the marker's there, so. Knocked the boy over. You're gonna play Bully 2 if it comes out? Oh fuck yeah. It's Rockstar, so it'll have the mysteries like Red Dead does. And you know, it'll be a great time. Well, in theory it would have a few mysteries, won't it? Wait, Fishy playing Bully, I never knew he played it. I gave it a few goes, yeah. I've made a few videos on it, is the extent of my Bully experience, I think, besides from maybe a few years back, but I loosely remember that. Was it 2 videos or was it 3? 2, no. Yeah, 2. I don't know. See, I lose sight of how many times I've played Bully. Ow, that hurt. Was very painful. I'm in a lot of pain. Use Pharaoh's weapons, please, Fishy. They're so cool. You're going to get Cyberpunk. Oh, for sure. And if Cyberpunk 2077 has mysteries in it, Fishy's going to fucking blow up, isn't it? Because think about it. I'll be the best.
So few Egyptians are coming to temple. Where are my Seni and Senu? So sad to see this Arabian so
Jumping on statues and that. Yes. Ray tracing takes so much FPS. Yeah, it's probably not worth it. Imagine Ethan playing GTA. I think one day it'll be funny if I'd have streamed it, even though I'm not really a Grand Theft Auto fan. You know, like, you know, I don't... It's just the, it's not that the game's bad, it's just that, you know, kids play the online to it, and I can't be dealing with obnoxious kids murdering me in the online, which is where the most of the game is these days, isn't it? So I just can't be dealing with that. However, I do have it somewhere on my computer. Oh, on PC, yeah, I think it's on PC I have it. Yeah, I don't have it on PlayStation, so I don't know why I think otherwise. So yeah, I could give it a stream at some point. I'd probably want to die, because... Ow. That hurt a lot. Just trying to find an entrance, thanks. Don't mind me, just limping, I'm in a lot of pain. In the centre of the Satmanam, you can find me hidden in a canyon near... Oh, it's just a papyrus puzzle.
The knowledge of the entire world is at your fingertips. Here, one can reflect upon the oppressive regime under which we find ourselves laboring. The Alexandrian poets, have I mentioned them, are a group of dramatic artists dedicated to promoting free thinking throughout the land, no matter what the pharaoh says. Despite the fact that the ruling pharaoh is given to arbitrary and despotic decrees, here at the
There we go. Hello, pal. How you doing, Marcus?
Alright. Serapis. Now what? Where is Aya?
Just getting about.
Serapis. I wrote a tragic comic pastoral epic centered on him. Aya, yes. Aya's eager to see you. She said.
I find that like Bayek, like sarcasm there, really quite funny. He says, "Ah, cool, nah." You know, he's done.
I am sorry, my good fellow. You appear to be drunk. This library is for serious scholars only. She is in hiding.
Who are you?
Ah, interested in Homeric verse, eh? This way, please. I am Aya's cousin, Phanos.
Ah, yes, Thanos. Nice to meet you in person.
It's one T away from being Thanos.
Why are you being so discreet? Gennadios sent his men on a house-to-house search. Often they drag people into the street and torture them for information. Typical of the system we live under.
Gennadios.
A monster. The Philakitae of Alexandria. He is ravaging the city to find her.
And where is she now?
I have a very powerful friend, Apollodorus. No doubt you have heard of him.
I have not.
You will. In any case, he made a hiding place available to Aya after she ran into trouble.
But what happened? You do not answer me.
It is a mess of political intrigue. She will explain all. Fear not.
Lovely. Oh, now you're running off. No?
Look! There's Phanos! He thinks he's a poet!
The modern Sophocles.
This is as far as I go. The way to Aya is found in the monument ahead.
Explore the well. It's quite an easy answer, that, isn't it, really? Think about it.
Right there. Have a little faith.
Always pleasant. Bayek is following Thanos. Thanos, the poet.
Never again should we spend months apart. We only have each other. Without him, what?
Let us be together. Us two. Each to each.
Just people talk like that.
I have news.
You are scarred by justice.
I bludgeoned Medunamun with this.
I hate that we have to do these things. But I am grateful that you did.
If I am honest, I took pleasure in it.
Oh no, he's getting shaved.
I've missed your touch.
I have missed touching you. I killed as well. Acton. I hunted him down and discovered a mask in his room. When he returned, I forced him to wear it. Then I thrust this knife through his eye slits.
Aya.
But I was careless. Another of the masked ones tracked me to my home. It was even more difficult.
We have one more. Then, we will be done.
I don't understand how they managed to make Odyssey look shitter than this.
Look at this. I took it from Acton.
I don't know.
Polydorus tells me it is a papyrus from the Royal Council, which means the snake is in Ptolemy's court.
How does this Apollodorus know these things?
He has informants everywhere, because of his work with Cleopatra.
But Cleopatra? She's been declared a criminal.
By her treacherous brother, yes. She plans to take back the throne. She wants the snake dead as much as we do. And she trusts me. She gave me this to slit his throat.
Yes.
An ancient blade that killed the tyrant Xerxes. A weapon of justice.
The hidden blade of old Darius.
Ingenious. We'll go to the palace.
It's really funny when you realise he's wearing it wrong. And as a result, he's going to lose his finger. And then he'll be wearing it kind of right.
Plenty of information in the royal scribe's office. He spends his time at the bathhouse. We'll search the palace while he's away.
And you?
I cannot leave here as long as Gennadios walks the streets.
Let's kill Gennadios the Phylakitae first. Because of the two.
The snake. I will see what I can learn of this Gennadios and silence him.
Discover who the snake is and show him the face of death. I'll meet you at the Paneo.
What's this?
An exit. Right, Gennadios needs to die first because it seems like something that Bayek would do before he lost his finger. And, yeah. Hidden blade time. Hello.
By order of Phylakitae Gennadios.
Unusual activity, like running around with 2 bows and 2 fucking swords. Yeah, that's gonna happen, isn't it? Right, let's get that viewpoint while we're here. Do you think Jackson Pierce will be in Watch Dogs 3? No. Oh, then you think Bayek's pain of losing a finger is funny? You cruel, cruel man. Hey, at least I'm not James. Oh god. The Zack Snyder fans are really going in on him for that one. For a tweet he made 2 years ago as well. Not a tweet I would have personally made. But, you know. It was It was just a joke at the end of the day, and yet Snyder fans are going at him for it. Going a bit mental. Like, chill. Sort his hair out a bit. There we go. That's more like it. It's pointing towards the haystack. It's always pretty fun, isn't it? Gennadios searches for Aya in East Alexandria. Congratulations, Gennadios, you absolute fucking goon. Can we assassinate him? That is the question. Ads on a live stream? Need to make the dough, don't I? James privated his Twitter now. For now is probably a better way to describe it. But yeah, I think he's just taking a week away from it so he can stop having people go at him for his Snyder tweet. Because it kind of, I can imagine it'll get in the way. You know, you go on Twitter and you've got like 200 tweets of abuse because you made a dodgy joke about Zack Snyder's daughter. And as much as I understand that, you know, the joke was controversial in every sense of the word, it's just not right to send him like death threats and shit, is it? Just about. This could be a predicament if I'm not careful. There we go, I killed his mate as well. Your joke was worse. What, the joke I made privately? Yes, it was far worse, but I made it privately.
You sought to kill my wife. Your whore of a wife is a murderess, willfully and wantonly. I did my.
But you deleted it in time. I didn't make a joke at the time. I said this is what I probably would have thought at the time. Had I had my sense of humour back then, you know, or if had it happened now, and that was it. I didn't make a joke back then. What did James's tweet actually say?
The Lord of the Duat awaits.
Remember what's that? Hang on a minute. Let's see what you're saying. Remember when you were an actual YouTuber? Now you're just some weak ass bitch. I still make YouTube content though, so what is an actual YouTuber in your mind? I can leave now. This is a terrible idea. Oh wow. Run through the streets of good old Alexandria. Why don't you put on his hood? That is a good point. Give him his beard back. Let's go. Happy days. Let's go smash this snake in. The bit we find out is at the bathhouse, isn't it? Reinforcements are coming to where I'm not, which is the funny bit. YouTuber in that man's mind is someone that clickbaits. Not wrong with a bit of clickbait, if the video actually isn't misleading. Gotta make the video look as attractive as possible. The Great Synagogue. Okay. Doing Assassin's Creed 2 fontage / live stream. Maybe at some point, who knows. It doesn't feel as if these events occurred after the events of Odyssey either, does it? Although they did. And the more you think about it, the more it actually does. That's weird. Ow. He caught me. What a naughty man. I'm gonna have to go give him the dirty deed, sir. How's your for? Bit edgy and dark, but it's still a joke. There's a lot of Snyder fans don't understand that. I mean, it's not a joke I would have publicly made. Not because I don't find it funny, or that I'd be offended by it, but you know, at the end of the day, you can't change a world, can you, with one joke? It's never going to happen. At the end of the day, it's better for you and your career to not make a silly, you know, joke publicly if you think it's going to kick up a controversy. And although it is brave to do that, it's also slightly silly. Though I would stand by, you know, I've seen much worse jokes on Twitter, and I've seen much worse jokes being told publicly that people have just found funny. Pretty sure at this point Yubi already didn't know that they were. You have Bayek's nice big beard, and then you have Alexios' fucked up stubble. Indeed. You make points, sir. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Alexios' stubble by comparison to Bayek's lovely beard, because one's glorious and the other's kind of just a stubble that doesn't even look like it's there. Looks like it's super glued on. I can loot through there. I can just reach in through the window. That's pretty funny, to be honest. Ah. Hello.
Ah, a key.
Origins is just a polished version of Odyssey. The performances are better, animations and cutscenes are better, and the combat has more weight and feels nicer. But it's also a decent Assassin's Creed game, this one.
False bottom. A letter.
Esteemed Ibis, the Pharaoh remains compliant and is our puppet in all things. Act with caution in Siwa. The murder of the Heron was but the first. 2 from among us here in Alexandria have also been killed. However, the situation is under control. Gennadios is actively questioning the puppet.
We've already killed him.
We commend your efforts, Ibis. Long life.
Stamped with the seal of the snake. The snake is your daughter's. The royal scribe.
That reads the hippo. Reach the bathhouse.
I have said that the royal scribe is often at the
It would have been decent, right? At this point, what would have been really cool was if before you had to go to the bathhouse, you've done your investigation. What if you went back to like Aya's little hideout, you know, and it just went through all the details, and then you were sent to do the kill image. That would have been so Assassin's Creed 1-esque. Even though this game does remind me of Assassin's Creed 1 because it's got like that sense of mystery as you go through the game. How long are you streaming for? I don't know. Couldn't give you a solid answer. So until I get bored, I think is the best way to describe it. Wasn't made to care about any of the characters. In Odyssey, no, that's one of the things. No Game Plus was out for Odyssey. Yeah, I can tell you what I'm not going to play. There's just too much there that just isn't worth going through to get through Assassin's Creed Odyssey that I just can't be. Shit, just got mega pranked. Eudoros is at the baths, and that's something to gossip about, is it? You excited for the next AC game or not bothered? If it's Ashraf Ismail, yeah, I'm excited. If it's not, then I'm not bothered, but I'll still play it. And I'll probably still cover it in anticipation. I like how he puts on his bath attire to go into the bathhouse. He just goes, right, I need to look the part. I can't just cling to the roofs anymore. I need to put a towel around my groin. Nice of you to stream, Fishy. Well, oh yeah, I did think so. I thought it would be a good time. And here we are. You gonna play Skull and Bones? Maybe? I don't know, it depends. On one hand, you know, it'll probably make a fun stream. On the other hand, well, it'll make a fun stream. Let's get back to that one hand first. It would make a good stream, and I'll probably get a review copy maybe, who knows. But when you think of, on the other hand, you know, will I really enjoy it? Is it the game for me? It's the question that I ask myself.
Is everything to your liking, my lord?
This area is off limits.
There we go. I stabbed him. Fucking miss Abu Bakar's acting. Who needs moderated? Oh, Jack's here. Yeah, Abu Bakr Salim had a fucking fantastic role as Bayek. He did great, and he definitely deserved that sequel. Red Dead Redemption 1 character death or 2 character death? 2. 2 did it better, but 1 was pretty good as well. They're both incredible deaths.
It was you who murdered my son before my eyes.
You are a fool.
At the temple, in Siwa.
That forsaken shithole? I had nothing to do with that disaster.
It's too late for your lies. Anubis awaits. It is worth the loss to slay the snake at last.
You know, the hidden blade and bikes at Bath Tire is different from the one you have equipped. Yeah, because that's the base of it. By this point, you're not supposed to have an upgraded hidden blade, so it would be.
Son of
Do you know why it didn't get a sequel? They wanted to go somewhere else. Your face cam is blurred. Yeah, that would have been this. Yeah, the reason Bite didn't get a sequel is because they wanted to focus on the historical setting as opposed to the character.
Oh, dear gods, he's been murdered. Look at the blood. But he was so handsome. It's Eudora's poor soul. Morias para las que más mata tu destino.
Your camera went out of focus there. It would do. That's this. If I do that, it'll go completely out of focus like that, and then it will come back eventually. I hope. It'll be back. It's out of focus at the moment. I'm now missing a finger. I think I've also glitched it somehow. Have I glitched it? Because I come out of the bathhouse, found that bit, burned my hand. Now the next quest hasn't activated. That shows him killing a son every time he kills a Templar. Well, you know, ancient. Why do you vape? Because it's, I don't know. Feel like it. There it is. Right, that it was there. So ye old quest. That's why it wasn't gone. I just forgotten where to find it. Let's go. What's your favourite Assassin's Creed setting? Probably the old Renaissance Italy, or the Crusades, or even ancient Egypt here, which is fantastic. You know. Big Dave is really riding Fishy's dong right now. Big Dave is a bot that I set up. Alright? He's a bot. Big Dave is not a real person. Is Senu like... Was Senu white there? That's my question. That's pretty cool.
My dearest.
Time for Dutty moment.
The snake and Gennadios are dead.
I remember during the Animus Control panel shenanigans, I did this quest in the Hepzibah skin.
I wish I had been there.
My wife. My wife.
So wait, people still think Big Dave is real? I could have it say Big Dave is a bot all the way across the screen, sorry, and people would still think he was a real person.
D. Hey, I was wondering if I should pull you out. Your adrenaline and BP are elevated, and it's affecting your heart rate and hormonal markings. Serotonin and oxytocin in particular. What happened in there?
Aya's here.
Who's Aya?
My ex-wife. I could feel her nearby.
You can feel her? Pretty sure that's the bleeding effect. Along with Bayek's memories, you're also experiencing his emotions.
No, you dork. I think she's actually in this cave. Spouses usually share the same tomb.
A second mummy? We should really report to Abstergo.
Maybe after I find Aya.
I'm gonna call it in if you don't.
Deanna, no! If you do it their way, I'll get no credit. They'll cut me out like always.
Okay.
There.
What is it?
The bleeding effect is leading me to Aya.
Oh, great. More fuel for your superhero complex.
I just realised. They call the superhero bit, you know, with the staff beating the shit out of people.
Come forth by day. She's down there. My turn for a leap of faith.
Leap of what?
Damn, that's cool. I was right, she's here.
There you are, thank God.
Found a hidden blade in that.
I can almost taste the blood.
Okay, you're making less and less sense, Leela. We need to report.
Not yet.
Not yet? So when?
So that's dead Aya.
Chew my way out of here.
Was there a way to interact with her then? There was, but it's gone. Right, let's go.
Your story will be told.
What are you doing now?
Climbing. And it's hard.
Yeah, Layla's model is better here than it is in Odyssey, isn't it?
Fine. Let me know when you get to the top.
I'm going back in.
Glowtorch. Throw the glowtorch. Pick another glowtorch.
I want to see your memories.
Throw it. Glowtorch. Throw. Glowtorch. Fucking glowtorch.
It's my dream on the line here. Let me do this my way.
Lovely Jeep. I wonder why the wheel's been removed though. Sorry, I think it's just the... Yeah, I do wonder why have they removed the tyre. What is... Hang on a minute. How long's that been there? Since when was that in the game? It's just a... What is it? A chocobo? Is that what it is? Just on the back of the Jeep. Why has it got two different number plates? One's a number plate, then others something else. Must be. Pretty chilling. If you go too far away out here, what will happen is you can run off.
Aya's DNA needs to go in the Animus. It shouldn't get too far from the cave.
You just run around like a moron out here. Not big bird. How come Layla can climb now, but shit. But before that, she could not. Bleeding effect. Might have been put in with that Final Fantasy quest, probably. Would make sense.
Adding Aya's DNA to the chamber.
It'll take time to sequence. You won't be able to sync with her memories right away. Layla, something else you should know. Since you're mixing gene sequences in an uncontrolled manner, the transition between memories will likely be unpredictable.
I'm comfortable with unpredictability.
Yeah? Well, I'm worried.
What is that thing? Hang on a minute, there are other things that I've missed in my time.
He never puts in enough snacks.
Hidden chambers in pyramids, were they built by aliens?
No more painkillers left.
There's the laptop where you can learn a load of shit.
Half a bar.
Has Quebec stopped working on Assassin's Creed? I wouldn't know. They've got their new game that they want to work on, don't they? That's basically Odyssey, but for the Nintendo Switch or whatever. It's Gods and Monsters thing. It's like a mix between Breath of the Wild and just Odyssey. In fact, it literally looks like it's just Odyssey, but with really, really strange art style that doesn't suit Assassin's Creed. So that's what that is. Don't know if they'll work on Assassin's Creed again. Probably.
I told you, the Animus hasn't finished interpreting Ayat's DNA yet.
Oh.
Fine, fine. What is it?
The snake. What if he was not the last?
Of course he was the last. They are all dead. Justice is done.
Why has he got the the towels on his head?
He knows all.
Oh wow, that looks that just looks silly.
But find his man first.
Why is he in the bathhouse towel outfit though?
Hey.
I'll tell Thanos that Gennadios is dead and meet you later.
Yeah.
Enjoy the hippodrome. Don't lose all your money at the races.
Meet Apollodorus' contact near the hippodrome. That can be done. What's your favourite Assassin's Creed game? He's drying his hair. Don't fucking push it. Dave, your mother trucker will find you and beat you, robot. Yeah, stop it, please. He's a bot, not a robot. He doesn't have a physical being. I'm sorry. Yeah, just tone it down and we'll be okay with one another. It's just you don't want to clog up the chat with toxic is what we're trying to get through here. The epic retard just said thank you, Marcus. That's quite the name you've got going on there. I guess I'm kind of looking forward to Odyssey DLC 6, but that's just because I want to see the train wreck that Ashraf is going to fix. Now, Ashraf is great at making games and all, but he can't work miracles like fixing the train wreck that Odyssey might leave behind. I feel as if it's going to take some real, I don't think it's fixable, that. I think Ashraf will probably focus on making a great game in itself, is probably what I think he'll try to do. He'll be like, forget Odyssey, play our game. Odyssey doesn't matter in our game, sort of thing. I hope so anyway, but at the same time I feel as if he'll go, you know what, we have to tie it together somehow. But I'm just hoping, right, that he makes a good, fun, good story game, At this point I don't care about the modern day. I used to care about it a lot and don't anymore. I just want a great character with a great story, tell me that. Ideally a Bayek sequel, but obviously we're not getting that. Rumour is Vikings, Kotaku's confirmed, and that Kotaku's never really wrong, so my thought process is we're going Vikings next, and that means that Bayek's been long dead by this point, and besides he was buried in Egypt anyway. So I reckon we're gonna, we'll just have Ashraf working his game. I reckon that'll be it. The rest of it don't matter. Still here, are you? Indeed. Have not been going for even 2 hours yet. Odyssey equals shithole. It's not a place though. A shithole is a place that's shit. It's just, I understand why people don't like Odyssey. I'm not a huge fan of it. But at the same time, some people like it. I can't get my head around quite why. The reasons are usually quite vague. But I can respect it, I guess.
I am Bayek. Aya sent me to speak to Apollodorus.
Who?
I'm sure you can appreciate that my master takes precautions concerning those he meets.
I have a question only he can answer.
I will tell him you seek his counsel, and that Aya recommends you. Wait for tonight. If he sees fit to meet you, you will be found near the lighthouse then. Until then, the Hippodrome's commemorating one of its greatest racers. Plenty of drinking and festivities, along with the races themselves, of course, if that appeals.
Oh, there's a quest around here that I fucking love. Let's do it.
Zenifa, is it you?
Bayak, you sour-faced Siwan.
Claridas.
I am Claridas now. What are you doing here?
Oh no.
Icarus was 1,000 times better than you!
Who's going to lead you greens now, Malakia?
Malakia.
You think you can win the curses, Magnus? Horse shit!
Leave Nicaeus alone. Icarus's death was a dark day for all of us. Let him weep in peace.
He stepped in the shit as he went.
So, is Aya with you?
Ah, hey, I'm alone.
I was just asking.
Ask my foot next time.
No matter. Join us at the tavern later.
This quest is fucking amazing. I love this quest. Speak to Claridas at the tavern. Can do. He's quite a lengthy ways away, isn't he? Yes. Oh.
You there! Stop!
Oi, Fishy. Hello. That Levi Nelson. Guess I'm climbing in. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go around. Fuck it.
I saw you ride last month when 5 chariots all crashed at the
So I said it's not your pig I'm talking about, it's your wife!
Bald Bayek says hello.
Oh, Bayak! How long has it been? A decade? More?
You left Siwa a long time ago, huh? And you left your name behind too.
I had to. Claridas is a name better suited for the Hippodrome.
What if Assassin's Creed was real life? Thank God it's not.
Oh, those nags. I thought you would never leave that shithole. Siwa. Small, poor, and ugly. The only beauty there was Aya. Has it changed much? Has she?
Things change. People change. I need another drink.
Later that evening. Do you think Assassin's Creed Kingdom will be good?
Pardon, Neb. I overheard Claridas say you once rode together. My father sponsors the Presina Greens, and we are in need of a mighty racer.
I'm only here to drink and forget.
Leave him alone, Nikias. Real men are drinking here tonight. Bayek, come. Let me show you something inspiring. Huh?
Why say no? It'd be cool to be an assassin. Well, you can do that. It's just illegal and probably not advisory. Let's see what shot we can get here. None good, obviously.
You taking me, Senefa?
Please, Claridas. I have not been Senefa in years.
Drunk Bayek of Siwa.
Ah, why did you change your name?
To succeed in the Hippodrome, one must be welcomed by the Greek houses. So, a Greek name. Out of my way!
Abandoned your name? Your home?
Siwa was nothing to me. The Greeks may look down on us, but screw them. I eat and drink well on what I win.
I have no ambition to race at the Hippodrome.
You? No, never. They cheer for me. Besides, you would need a sponsor, a real chariot.
Get out of the way!
Halt! Stay there!
Now, Icarus, he was a true hero. Did you know he won 1,000 races and survived?
So easy to just accidentally press both down on both just to see what happens.
Icarus.
You have adopted their gods too. Aye.
Our gods never did anything for me. You're lucky I left. If I had stayed, Aya would have been mine.
You are drunk and an ass.
You have no idea what I gave up.
Oh, the world is hard.
You always looked down on me in Siwa. Thought you were better.
I never.
Doesn't matter. I have found fame.
At what cost? You gave up your home, your name, your gods. You chose this path.
And it has brought me all the coin and cant I want.
You always wanted glory. It is not what drives all of us.
And all you wanted was Aya and little Bayaks. What made you abandon your dream?
Enough.
It just doesn't. It doesn't make much sense as to why this happens, this fight. But I guess they just get drunk and rowdy. They both wake up, laying on hay, and they're like, "Oh God."
You alive?
He doesn't mention that Bayek's missing a finger now at any point.
You are old. Time for me to dunk my head.
The beer hits harder than you.
What in Dionysus' name were you talking to Nikias about last night?
Nikias? Who?
Don't bullshit me. I saw you. What? You think his father will just welcome you onto the Presina Green team? You really think you could roll onto the track and win races with no training, no skill? Piss on you.
Maybe I should seek this Nikias out and hear his offer. If you can win Claridas, it can't be that hard.
You might want to pray first. You'll need all the help you can get to survive the Hippodrome.
The gods will watch us race and decide.
You have your gods, I have mine. We'll see who rides out covered in glory.
I watched your AC4 stream and I would agree that ancient history is super boring to study. Popular history book can be fun, but primary sources are a drag. Yeah, I get you. I mean, depends entirely.
Guards here are vigilant.
Don't know why I started a fight with these boys. There was no need. Do you think Ubisoft Quebec will not develop any new Assassin's Creed games? No, I think they'll keep developing Assassin's Creed games. Unfortunately, I'm of the mind that they'll just do it forever, essentially. Find the missing worker. That sounds like a dead quest. Let's see what... It sounds like a Redder quest, actually. I don't want to be dealing with Redder. What a goon he is. He goes to the lighthouse. Who are these guys? Oh, it's just a couple of dead greens. I don't care. Sodom.
Why are the gods so cruel? How could they do this to you? And now...
Shit like the Odyssey, the book, and the Iliad are alright, actually. Yeah, but you know, that you don't spend much time looking at those. You just look at extracts of them, as opposed to the full thing. I mean, you know, you want to get your you want to get a variation of sources. You want sources and interpretations to make history interesting. Otherwise, you just got your primary sources, and it's like, nah. Apollodorus is only present at night. That's fine. Give me Lee. Hey, that doesn't look too bad, do it? Find a nice angle of it. Want to sink down? No, we want the focus to be on Bayek over there, so we want this to sort of blur out a bit. Get some noise going. Want the focus to be right on Bayek. Temperature, cool it. Saturate it, I guess, a little bit. Noise. Ideally we want the fire, and then we want Bayek doing his leap. That's probably a better angle, actually. Hang on. What if we focused on this instead of Bayek? I still have my photo mode skills. Will it vanish so I can take a screenshot of it? Let's try again. Because I remember there's no preview to this. Since there's no preview mode, and Odyssey genuinely does a better job of the photo mode than Origins does, this won't vanish, so I can't take a screenshot of it. It's annoying. What about this? Will it do it this way? I made a good photo and it doesn't want me to save it. Oh well. Where is Charles Lee? He's just getting about doing his deed images. I'm just trying to. Just don't remember how to do the sit down thing. How does one meditate? I've forgotten that bit. Oh. Here we are.
You there? Are you here to kill me or to be my friend?
Friend. Bike of Siwa.
Ah.
Hold the map button, I think. Oh yeah.
You are Aya's Magi, huh?
Any other survivors?
Only Damastis. They took him prisoner.
And the scroll? What of the scroll?
Damastis had it.
But us, Damastis should have destroyed it. Cleopatra owes you much. Can you get to a healer by yourself?
I've killed Eudoros.
Huh? Well done.
He was the snake, yes?
Man to man, Bayek, there is much you have yet to understand.
Man to man, I need an answer.
I must take the measure of you first. Rescue Damastis and recover the scroll. And then I will know if you're the man that Aya claims you to be.
Where is this Damascus?
He should be on the docks in Canopus Harbor. I can't risk that someone reads the scroll he carries.
I should be cautious around here.
Don't forget about me. Bring him down. I'll kill you. What are you doing? Kill them.
Escort Damastes to safety. Let's go on. Well, this way. Hello, this is what safety looks like. Oh no, he's got a different idea. Back when Assassin's Creed wouldn't let you kill civilians, and when it did this. Magi are supposed to protect the innocent.
I was going to kill all of them. That damn cage was too hard to get out of his own.
Speak with Damastes, sir.
Apollodorus sent me to help you. Give me the scroll.
Scroll? I do not have any scroll.
Your job was to carry it.
I hid it on our ship. I did not want it to fall into the wrong hands.
Where is the ship?
At the bottom of the lake. They sank it.
Very well. I will get it. Apollodorus is waiting for you at the lighthouse.
I will tell him to find you near the sunken ship.
I really need to start this game again. Sorry, goodbye. How much oxygen do I have? Not infinite, that's for sure. Why is it taking so long to open this bloody thing?
That precious scroll. Neck.
This is mine now. Give the scroll to Apollodorus. Let's run the boat aground since there's literally one right there.
Here's your precious papyrus.
Well done, Bayek. I see you are a capable man. Someone I may be able to trust.
Bring Apollodorus to his villa.
The scroll was meant for the Roman general Pompey in an effort to sway Rome to Cleopatra's side. She will be grateful to you for keeping the communication secret. She is at my estate. We're headed there now.
How does Aya know this?
Her cousin Phanos informed me that she was a driven woman stalking deadly prey. It so happened that I also had reason to bring down this prey. When Aya was successful, I stepped in to protect her.
We are grateful.
And we are grateful that you have eliminated Eudorus. He was an odious individual.
I should tell you that in addition to Eudorus, I put an end to the Philaketae of Alexandria, Gennadios.
Gennadios? I am very glad he is dead. But it will cause serious problems for you. The Philakis are a tightly bound group. And murderers. They will certainly... The Philakis are a tightly bound group. And murderers. They will certainly come after you.
So be it. Can I ask why you wanted Eudorus dead?
As you know, Cleopatra's brother, Ptolemy, is too young and pliable to be a strong leader. We believe Eudorus was the force behind Ptolemy.
Can't hear him.
Responsible for so many of Egypt's current ills. Here we are. The villa is up ahead.
When do you think Season 4 of The Last Kingdom will come out? I don't think it will. I don't think it needs one. But is it getting a Season 4? That's the question.
The Queen enjoys the life of high society. I'm pleased that Aya is bringing some sober substance to Cleopatra's social circle. She is an extraordinary woman, your wife.
I know.
Bayek, before I can disclose all secrets, Cleopatra must meet and approve of you. She can be particular. Let me give you some advice. When you approach the Queen, bend your knee in deference. Speak only in reply. Yours is not to question, but to answer.
3 things Bayek does not do.
She has a large entourage, and they like to amuse themselves. Sometimes to excess. Speak clearly, in measured tones, and above all, do not meet her gaze.
I think Bayek breaks all of those rules in this cutscene.
Ready?
I cannot wait.
Catch me! Catch me!
Come here, both of you.
Yes. She caught me with her husband.
The sensation is most delightful.
This way.
She doesn't hold the ground. Please.
Where is my opium pipe? I will sleep with anyone as long as they agree to be executed in the morning.
Like Xantivis.
He was well satisfied with his bargain. Who is this toothsome fellow? In mehoto ek nebshevet.
My queen, this is,
Well,
It is a generous offer, but I've already pledged my life to this woman.
I'm out, Ethan. Have a great rest of the stream, everyone. I'm just gonna get through this cutscene and wrap up probably.
Celebrate, my friends.
You were meant to kneel. Ah, Pashremta. Meet Aya and Bayek. They put an early end to Eudoros.
Delightful. You are joining our efforts, then?
We do not know what your efforts are.
Eudoros was a member of the Order of Ancients. They are responsible for my exile. They tore me from my throne.
And why should I care about them?
Now, the snake has many heads. Those heads make up the Order.
The snake is the man who killed my son.
It is not so simple.
What are they talking about?
I don't know. They must know something.
The Order of Ancients seeks to control all Egypt. Ptolemy is but their puppet.
I wonder how many live streams I've done overall over the years. Probably in the hundreds.
In each region. They have been unable to touch the Order.
Across Egypt, mysterious forces work against us. For instance, here, in the Nile Delta, the endless sands swallow up whole villages. Yet, a malignant human force moves with them. That force is one of the Order of Ancients, called the Scarab.
And over here, in most sacred Giza?
A shadowy figure called the Hyena controls all that occurs. What is certain is that Giza is the land of death and loss.
And then there's Memphis.
All is cursed in my land. Even the sacred Apis bull himself. The one called the Lizard has worked a sort of diabolical power.
So the snake is the Order of Ancients?
Yes. Eudoros was known as the Hippo. You are right, my love. He was not the last one. All of these are. When the Order wants something, as in Siwa, it does not hesitate to crush all in its path.
For Siwa, now Fayum. It is the most oppressed region in all of Egypt. Where the crocodile wields cruel power, the denizens live in constant fear. That is the fate that awaits all Egypt if we fail to stop the Order.
Not fishy. Not sure if Jacob is bisexual. I don't know. Probably.
We need decisive action. It is time for assassinations.
To be fair, not a bad use of the word, is it? At that point.
Our sunshed will weep with joy when we clear the map of those figures.
You are my Magi now. Protector of the true Pharaoh of Egypt.
So it shall be.
Fucking assassinate the crocodile.
Tonight, we drink, celebrate, make love. Tomorrow,
the soundtrack is so well used here. Like in that moment, it's really well used. It's like a dramatic sort of ancient Egyptian thing. It's pretty sick. Odyssey is better in my opinion, fair enough. I disagree, but what can you do? Ah, there we go, now it's kicking off. So we've got the scarab and then we've got the lizard and the hyena. Is that right? Yeah, so that's good. Like I said, we don't have to save in this game, do we? No, we don't. It saves on its own, which is better for Assassin's Creed, if I'm honest with you. But if it's going to do multiple quests added, it better not. Okay, so thank you all for watching this stream. I'm going to wrap up now. It's been fun. I've enjoyed myself, and we'll probably stream more Origins soon. Thank you all for watching the stream. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead, leave a like, subscribe, share the channel with your friends. I'm going to look, see if I can find a way to find that screenshot, see if photo mode for Origin still has a website, etc, etc. And I'll see you all very soon. Actually, now, let's see if we can't... Here's a point. Where's that lighthouse? It's just up here, innit? Can I find a way to... that? Ah, there we go. Just need to crop out the corner, which I would have done anyway. There we go, I saved it. Nice. So, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all very soon with another video or stream at some point. Tomorrow is actual comments, isn't it? So that's what I'm going to work on tomorrow. But yeah, until then, goodbye. Bye-bye.